Hey guys, so I just wanted to share a story with you. So my friends know about it and they always look at me like, "Why didn't you take that offer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I should have." I do regret not taking the offer. Till this day I do regret it. So back in 2016, I was shopping with my mother at a mall and she goes into this one store. I can't remember the name of the store now. Um I think they closed this year because, the COVID, all these stores were closing and yeah. Um, but so back in 2016, my mother was shopping and so I'm 5'7.5", so if you want to consider that tall, I mean it is tall, I guess. And I was very, very skinny. I'm still skinny now, but I was very skinny that time. And I had one of the managers there come up to me and ask me if I would like to be one of their models. And at that time, I thought about it, but I declined it because that year I was so focused. I'm like, I am definitely gonna, because that was like the month that I was trying to get into the Navy. So I took the ASVAB test and everything like that. That's what they call the test, the ASVAB. And then you had to go through the MEPS. That's the like that's like the physical. That's the you know, it's all like the P test, all that kind of stuff, and the physical tests and to get through and I'm like, I was so focused on joining the Navy, doing that. No, I didn't get in the Navy. Now the reason is, so I was really mad. I really wanted to get in. So my spine, which I never knew in my life, when I was there, I was like, oh my God, are you serious? They say it's like an 8% curve. And I'm like, do I need to get surgery on that? And they're like, no, 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 you don't need surgery. But any type of curve in your spine, the Navy will not take you. So that's why I didn't, get picked, or I didn't get in. And I was very upset because that was my goal. I was like, I'm gonna join, I'm gonna do the Navy. I'm in this, and they said no branch will take you, and I'm like, and I was like, do I need surgery on this? Like, what is like? Because I didn't know about it, and what I was told is on the X-ray you would never know that you had a curve. It's like very, very small. So no, I don't need surgery. It's nothing. It's basically nothing. But the Navy, the branches are so picky where any type of curve in your spine they will not take you. And I'm like, seriously? And it was that, and also I was born with bunions on my feet. You can actually see that. It goes like that. And I have them on both sides of my feet. But I have bunions on both sides. I can walk fine and everything like that. It doesn't bother me. That's another reason why they didn't take me. And I'm like, really? I mean, I can walk. Now, how they found out was I can't touch my toes. So everybody was touching their toes, and I was bending as far as I could. And then they looked, and they're like, and I even said I've never been able to touch my toes. And they took the X-ray, and the doctor even told me, he's like, it's not bad at all. It's nothing, but any type of curve in a spine, the branch won't take it. And I'm like, I got so upset. I'm like, oh, please, please, please. And then when they told me they wouldn't take me, and I'm like, seriously. And it's like I had to ask my doctor. Because I was really concerned about it, and they said that's nothing. They said they didn't take you because of that, and I'm like, no, they didn't take me, and I was so mad. But that was the Navy stuff. I was so focused, and that's why I didn't get into the Navy. But I'm actually kind of glad I didn't go because you know how you get a recruiter and they try to hide like your disabilities. Yeah, they try to hide that. I have an auditory process disorder, and over the time it got worse. So I mean, I'm glad I didn't get in the Navy, but I misunderstand people sometimes. Sometimes, and that 2006 was it? Yeah, 2016. No, 2015. That's right. Oh, no, that would have been 2015. Yeah, it was 2015, not 2016. But Now I remember. Because I had a really bad concussion back in 2015, so it was 2015, not 16. My bad. I think I tried again. Yeah, that's right. So I tried for the Navy 2015, and then I tried again somewhere else in 2016. Still didn't get in because of that. Because I thought maybe if I went somewhere else, maybe they would. No. But but yeah, my dream for the Navy was crushed. So it happens. I see people walking around and, in their uniforms, and I get really jealous. I'm like, oh, if this wasn't with me, if I didn't have this, problem, I would have got in. Yeah. See, that cake, that does hurt me a little bit, yeah. It's emotional, yeah, I know. But, yeah. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get emotional with this. Sorry. But, yeah, the lady from the store was like, do you want to, become a model, one of our models? And she was gonna pick me right away. She's like, there's no trial. She's like, I want you to be a model, one of mine. So I'm like, at first I was like, I still regret it. I'm like, I should have done it. And I have a friend who is a model, Desi Mitchelson. You can look her up. She's actually short, but she's a model. I think she's like a swimsuit model, which happy for her. And then my cousin, I think she's 5'9". She's younger than I am. But her name's Deanna Call. It's Coll. You can look her up as well. But I'll put their I know their Instagram, so I'll put their Instagrams below. But yeah, I'll put their Instagrams below. But you can check them out. But yeah, I still regret it. I'm like, oh, I should have done it. I could have been a model, I know I'm not the prettiest girl, but, I was like, oh, I could have done this, and I'm like, oh, I could have been a model. And I do regret it. I do regret it. But it is what it is. But I have a full-time job. I'm working, and so. But I could have been a model. I could have been a model. That's alright. But if someone like picked me up, like, hey, you want to be a model? I'd probably say yes. But then I've actually had a lot of people messaging me to be a model, and they're scammers. I know the scammers. But oh well. But also with me is I have dark auburn hair, so I think a lot of people love my hair color as well. But I'm like, oh, I could have been a model. This lady came up to me, and I told her, I was thanking her for the offer, but I said I'm in the process of trying to get into the Navy. And then she went, oh, okay. She's like, oh, if you change your mind and come back, and and I never did. And I think months later, when I didn't get in, and I tried again, and then I'm like, I got a different job, and now I'm on a different one now, but just crazy. But I know, I was really skinny, so I was actually under my weight. I wasn't trying to do that. That time I did security, and it was a 12-hour shift, and I was walking most of the time. And then I had an hour break, and there was times during my break, I was trying to eat more, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing weight. Because most of the time, this security job, I was running, chasing after people, or I'm walking around the building, and it was a lot of walking, so I was losing a lot of weight, and it got to a point where oh my god, my pants aren't fitting me. They're too, they're too big, and I kept telling my doctor, what can I do different? And they said, less walking, and I couldn't, because that was the job, so I started eating more, and it, but I mean, I wasn't too skinny or anything like that. It was just I weighed 115, and I was 5'7", But, what was it? My doctor said if I lose like 10 more pounds, then I'll be like really under my weight or something. And I was like trying to, but I wasn't like too skinny, you know, but I was skinny enough where I started showing like abs. I'm like, oh my God, I have abs, you know? But I was actually like fit, and I'm like, you know, because I'm like, I don't want to be too strong. I don't want to look too, you know, or, you know, but I do regret not, you know, taking the offer. I really do. Because I'm like, it's not like famous, it's just like doing something different, you know, and having like an adventure, what, you know, what you can do, and look back and be like, this is what I did. But my friends are like, you could have been famous, Sam. And I'm like, you know, oh well. But I mean, I do regret it because I'm like, I could have been somewhere else. I could have been doing something different. I could probably be making more money, you know. It's not about the money, but I have a niece who has spinal muscular atrophy, and I keep looking back. I'm like, if I would have done that, and if I would have got, like, let's say famous and had some money, I would have been able to help her out, you know, more. So that's how I look at it. But and if it would have been fun having like pictures and everything like that. But again, I will put my friend Dusty Michelson, like her Instagram and my cousin's Instagram down below. My cousin's name's Deanna, so I already said that in the video, but just a reminder. But yeah, I could have been a model. I think it's my green eyes, maybe. I don't know. But I just remember mother was like, you don't want to do that? And it was also like the drive. The drive was kind of far, but then I was like, I mean, I still would have done it. It wasn't like a scam or anything because it was their manager. It was, you know, she came up to me and asked me if, you know, I'd like to be one of their models. And yeah, I should have said yes. I should have. I really should have. Just to, you know. Oh well, you know. It is what it is. But no, if I ever go to like a store and someone comes up to me and asks me to model, I'd probably do it. You know. But again, I know I'm not the prettiest girl, but a little bit of makeup now. But now, like, I don't know. But yeah, I could have been a model. Oh well. But I'm here now, and I'm just working, and I have a good job. So I'm not sad about it, but you know, it could have been a different adventure. It could have been, I could have been doing something maybe better. I don't know. But I just wanted to share the story. All my friends are getting famous and I'm not, right? Oh well. Alright. Well, bye guys. I hope you have a nice day. Alright, bye.